Friday we watched this video on prokaryotes and eukaryotes, and you completed a worksheet. So today we're going to talk about the function, structure, and location of the chloroplast and mitochondria inside the cell. Now, chloroplasts are green because they have chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps the plant obtain radiant energy. Radiant energy is another way of saying the sun's energy, but sometimes I see radiant energy listed on any CBAs or mid-unit exams. And, I just want y'all to be aware that radiant energy is the sun's energy. So chloroplast is where photosynthesis occurs. And photosynthesis is where the cells use sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to make sugar and oxygen. So it's taken in, you all know that plants need water, carbon dioxide, and water to grow, but that's actually the things needed for photosynthesis. And the byproducts, what it makes is sugar and oxygen. And this is an extra step that plants go through because we breathe in oxygen and we can eat sugar. We don't have to go through photosynthesis. So, because photosynthesis takes sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water and makes sugar and oxygen, it has to go through a separate step. And now the plants can go through the mitochondria, and we just breathe in oxygen and sugar, and our cells can go straight to the mitochondria to work for energy. So plant cells have to go through photosynthesis to get the materials to go through the mitochondria. Now, the mitochondria, what happens when we eat a lot of sugar? We get hyper, right? We get a lot of energy. So that's the mitochondria. Cells get energy by breaking down food, the sugar, using cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is just like, when you think of respiration or respiratory system, we breathe in oxygen, right? So cellular respiration is when the cells use oxygen to release energy. So the mitochondria, we won't watch all of this video, but it is a good video.
Our bodies need energy to move, to eat, to breathe. The chemical energy in the human body is produced in a part of the cell called the mitochondria. Mitochondria convert the food you eat in the form of organic molecules into chemical energy that can be used by the cell, called ATP. ATP is the fuel of the human body. The process of converting organic nutrients that you eat into ATP is called cellular respiration. As the agents that create energy for you, mitochondria are incredibly important to the functioning of the human body. Cells that require more energy contain more mitochondria. Muscle cells use a lot of ATP for muscle contraction. In order to produce the amount of ATP that's required, there are more mitochondria found in muscle cells. Inside mitochondria, there are two membranes, an outer membrane and an inner membrane. The double membrane structure of mitochondria is really important to the process of cellular respiration because it allows mitochondria to sort molecules that it uses for chemical processes. Scientists think that mitochondria evolved from bacteria.
All right, so I do like the fact that they pointed out that depending on where the mitochondria is, depending on where the cell is in your body, you may have more. Like muscle cells, they need energy to move. They need energy to help us move. And so they're going to use more mitochondria. They require more energy, our muscle cells. So what we're going to do is there is a Google form on the role that mitochondria and chloroplasts play in our cells, in our body. So I want you to go to the Google form and fill that out and complete that.